Hey guys, my name is Jamble, and why am I so excited for Hytale, and why should you get excited for Hytale? Well, today we're going to be talking about that. So let's get into it. One thing that you're probably thinking to yourself is, why play Hytale when Minecraft already exists? What's going to make Hytale so different to Minecraft that it's worth buying? So before I tell you what is so exciting about Hytale, I need to teach you a history lesson on Simon Collins La Flamme. Formerly known as Hypixel, Mr. La Flamme started his Minecraft days as many others. A noob, he built his house one dirt block at a time, just like many of us before finding out about something that would change his life forever. Adventure maps. But what are adventure maps, you may ask? Well, essentially, back in 2011 to about 2013, YouTubers used to play these campaign maps made by the community that would have storylines and boss battles at the end of it. This is when Hypixel and his partner slash possible lover Rezus came together to create their love child known as Herobrine's Mansion, and it was a huge success. Many popular and well-loved YouTubers in 2012 such as the Yogscast played the living shit out of it. Hypixel and Rezus would go on to create many other adventure maps, and one day on April 13th, 2013 they decided to create a server known as Hypixel.net, where their adventure maps would be playable for people on the server. But they had a problem that players couldn't join maps and had to be put into queues. This is when Hypixel began creating minigames, which in no time became more popular than the maps the server was originally created for. Hypixel grew and grew into the biggest server on Minecraft, still standing as the biggest titan among the other servers to this day. But their team, which I'm pretty sure is mostly child labourers, realised that Minecraft has its limits. They could only do so much with a game from 2009 made in Java by a fedora-wearing Swede. So they decided to create their own game. Originally it was for minigames, so they could add more minigames that weren't possible in Minecraft. But after years of constructing the game, they ended up creating what we will know as Hytale. Why should you be excited for Hytale? Well, the truth is, Hypixel and the developers of Hytale all started from where many content creators of Minecraft started. They made maps, they made plugins, they made mods, they made game modes. And so they're coming from a point of view of people who want to create in a game, meaning that Hytale is going to be a far greater sandbox than Minecraft could ever be, purely because it's built to be a sandbox. One problem that Minecraft has is that when it was first made, it wasn't exactly a sandbox. It was just supposed to be this block game where you create houses and you kind of place things. But as the time went on and the game started developing, it turned into Minecraft where people started modding and doing other stuff with it. But that wasn't the original purpose. The original purpose of the game was for Notch to have fun in his basement while coding this fun game for him and some friends. And it turned into something way, way bigger than anyone expected. But with Hytale, its sole purpose is to be Minecraft evolved. It's supposed to be this element of Minecraft that we know and love, but taken to 1000%. And it will give the players more customizable options to change the game. For example, in Minecraft it would take modding time and effort to change from the first to third person. You know, if you wanted a game that was top down, it would take a modder ages to code that. Where with Hytale, they've already talked about how it's already in the base game, that they have customizable options in the base game for modders and for game mode creators. They're thinking about the people who want to change their game. The people who want to make minigames, the people who want to make mods, the people who want to make the game more exciting. And one thing that we can talk about is how 2011 we've been asking for a modding API, and Jeb said that he would get it done by 2012. Well, it's 2020. That's 8 years later, and we still don't have a modding API. One thing that we can promise with Hytale is that if you create a mod, that mod will always be there. Even if the modder decides to disappear forever, that mod will still be there, playable for every update that comes out of the game. And if that's not promising, I don't know what to tell you. So when mods die in Minecraft, people either have to go create a new version of that from scratch, or they have to get permission from the creator who might be gone. And there's just so many things with Minecraft that really makes it hard for these content creators. Hytale promises people to make life easier for content creators, and that's going to be something really great. Let's talk about Hytale's engine. So Hytale's engine is far greater than Minecraft's. Minecraft is made from Java and was made as a little indie game with no real plan on modding. So with Hytale, that's made in C# and it's kind of embedded with Java, it's going to be a lot easier for the community to really, play the game. One thing that people really have a problem with Minecraft is, it's such a buggy game. Even if you have a server with 50 people, it could be really buggy to a point where you can't even see most of those people. They're kind of jumping around because the tick rates can't really pinpoint where the players are. One thing with Hytale is that it's made for a lot of players. It's obviously made in 2020 on a brand new engine that's going to be a lot smoother than Java and a lot smoother than Minecraft. So one thing that Noxy has confirmed is that it's definitely going to be made in C# and embedded with Java, meaning that when they update the game, it's going to be a lot quicker than Minecraft too. Because one thing that happens with Mojang when they update the game is the game breaks, and they have to spend most of their time fixing the code that breaks in Java. With C#, their updates are going to be a lot quicker, meaning when Minecraft updates really slowly, as we've seen from the last god how many ever years, with Hytale, they might be able to update very quicker. And I'm not saying that they will, because you never know. The developers may be lazy and they might not update as quickly as we think, but it definitely means they have the options to upgrade the game a lot quicker than Minecraft. And that's really, really good, and something that will really, really excite us, because more updates means more attention, means more fun, and more things to do in the game. So let's talk about game price, something that has been largely speculated, but we don't fully know at this point, is the game may be free. Now, if the game is free, this could be a good and bad thing, and it will have good and bad features to it. One thing that might mean is transactions, and microtransactions aren't very, they're not very welcome in a game like Minecraft, because it takes away the customizability. So I'd rather a game that you pay $20 up front, maybe $30 up front, and get it straight away, than having a free-to-play game with a bunch of microtransactions put through it. But saying that, it might be free and they might make their money from their servers. So it's very hard at this point to understand where the game price will be, but I'm guessing that the game price is going to be worth it. I don't mind spending anywhere from $20 up to about $40 for the game. I think that's a pretty reasonable price for the game, but you might be able to pick up the game for free, and it might have its own benefits there, and you might be able to really just buy skins. And talking about the skins and the cosmetics, is that if they are sold, it might also add a player market base where people are able to earn money from things that they make, such as skins. So it could be a good thing in the long run, but for game price we're going to have to see where it goes. But I'm feeling that no matter where it goes, if it's free to play or pay and that's it, I reckon the players are going to be very happy with it, and it's going to have its benefits and its cons. So are you excited for Hytale? If you are, I'd really appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I will be creating much more Hytale content. Also, don't forget to check out my social media channels too. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a nice day. Goodbye.